Howdy! So how does it sound to arrive to your destination and then be taken by a seaplane to your private location in the bungalow? How awesome is that? So the Maldives is one of the most desired locations to travel to in the world today. So when do you think of, when you think of a beach vacation, where do you typically think of? Like Galveston, Port Aransas, maybe even Florida? So the Maldives is going to be an exotic and luxurious location that you cannot find anywhere else. The Maldives are both adventurous and unique. So the snorkeling and diving in the Maldives is world class. Because of all the species of fish and coral that you can see there, it's truly unique. It is among one of the most lowest lying nations in the world today, which means it's at risk for going underwater completely. And lastly, it's both exotic and secluded, which means it gives you a relaxing experience like no other. According to the snorkeling report, the snorkeling and diving in the Maldives is among one of the widest ranges of sea life in the world. So they are particularly renowned for them seeing whale sharks. There are 70 species of coral and 700 species of fish that call the Maldives home. This is going to give you an experience like no other because of the unique sea life that you're available to see at the Maldives. So the Maldives is the lowest lying nation in the world today. And according to ABC News, it's just 1.3 meters above sea level, meaning it's just at that mark that it's it might become uninhabitable for the people that live there. Any more rise in the sea level due to the unpredictable climate change or anything else will cause the Maldives to completely go below sea level, and you will not be able to go anymore. And according to the Points Guy and Islands.com, this makes the Maldives a much more desired location. Because of the fleeting availability, we might not be able to experience this island and what it has to offer for much longer. So it's important that we get the opportunity to go now while it's still available to us. So the Maldives are both exotic and secluded. As shown in this picture, these are some of the bungalows that you'd be available to stay in when we travel there. So it takes a minimum of 3 to 4 flights and a boat ride to get to the Maldives. So this means that it would take a full travel day to get there. So from where we live, it would take a full 24 hours just to travel there. So it is an experience in itself just getting there. It's located in the Indian Ocean, southwest of Sri Lanka and India. So it's kind of in the middle of the Indian Ocean. If you look at it on a map, all the letters are bigger than the islands because there are so many of them. So it's kind of hard to see. And there's 49 private bungalows in the Maldives. This is an example of some of the private bungalows that you would be seeing on some of the islands. They are 1,300 square feet, ranging all the way up to 13,000 square feet on different islands. There's some of the world-class amenities that you can find on these bungalows are a glass-walled bath, an infinity pool, chaise lounge chairs in the water overlooking the ocean, and an outdoor shaded cabana. And each of these amenities are completely private, and they're completely your own because they're at your bungalow. And all of this information was provided by Tripzilla. In conclusion, the Maldives is a great place to stay for a relaxing and detoxing location. So if you're more into the interactive and the opportunity, some hotels have the games and the all kinds of things, so this is not the place for you. This is more of a relaxing and just a good breath of fresh air. So I know that this has made its way to my top bucket list place because of its fleeting availability, world-class snorkeling, and secluded relaxation. It truly gives you an experience like you had never seen before. So who's ready to ditch the Florida trip and go to the Maldives? I know that I am ready because one of the most factors that draws me to the Maldives is the fleeting availability. I love to experience things and I don't want to miss out. So I think that is a big thing for me that I would love to go to here just because of that. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you. And I will now be opening the floor to any questions or anyone that has anything. So someone in the audience does have a question. So they're asking what makes them so special. So the Maldives are so special because they have 1,000 different islands. And so some of the you can see in this, they all have their private bungalows, and each island is specific and unique with its own things. So some islands are more directed toward the snorkeling and the coral reefs, and more islands are more of the resort style. The Maldives also has the clearest water in the world, so you can see endless corals because of the water quality. Thank you.